What's up, everybody? NT Certified here, and today I want to talk about an issue within the Xbox community specifically that I feel doesn't get a lot of attention. So as you can see from the title, Xbox bans gamers that stand up. And what I mean by stand up is that's against things like harassment and just a toxic environment in gaming. And they've been doing it for years now. But why are they doing this? And what are some things that gamers can do to avoid being banned or suspended on Xbox Live? Let's talk. Before I go any further, I must say that this is not a jab at Microsoft in any way. I feel like Xbox has done a great job building their game community with things like their forums and their help centers and the ambassador program and the insider program, all great options for Xbox gamers. This is just something that I feel that needs to be addressed in a different, more positive way. So as you know, gaming has changed drastically over the last decade. Everything that we do is connected to online, whether it's PC gaming, console gaming, mobile gaming. Everybody's playing some type of video game. And the first two games that come to mind are Fortnite and Call of Duty, two massive games that are bringing together people from all over the world. But as great as online gaming is, it comes with a lot of toxic behavior. Many people feel that because they're behind a TV screen and a gamer tag, that they can pretty much say whatever they want to anybody and not have to deal with the consequences. So imagine this, and actually a lot of you probably don't have to imagine because this has probably happened to you at some point or another. Imagine you're playing Call of Duty, okay, and you're trying to have, a nice game, but the people on the other side are harassing you, telling you how bad you are, how much you suck. Maybe your name is something ethnic and they see that as something being ignorant, or they call you racial slurs, or they call you names, tell you how you're not worth anything, and Lord help you if you are a female gamer. The way that female gamers are treated on games like Call of Duty is absolutely horrible, and I really do feel for you. So you tell them where they can stick their opinions, and then a couple days go by, and all of a sudden you have a suspension or ban on your Xbox Live account because you decided to stand up for yourself against a bunch of loser gamers. Sucks. It's happening a lot more often than you think, but there's a reason as to why this is happening, and you can find that in the Xbox community guidelines. So according to Xbox, they want gamers to keep their content clean, as you can see here. So no sexual threats, no racial slurs, no profanity, or anything else that may make someone else's time on the platform unenjoyable. So while you may be responding to someone else's rude remarks, they can report your wrongdoing and play victim in the situation, and that is exactly what's happening on the platform. The expectation is that you don't engage, but instead you report the bad behavior. And I know many of you right now are rolling your eyes because that's the exact thing that I did when I first read it. When you receive a suspension or a ban, it's probably going to look like this. So there's an acknowledgement of the ban, and it explains what restrictions you have currently. Some of these can be for just 24 hours as just a penalty to say that you did something wrong, do better in the future. But many can go even longer, and they can also be permanent as well. Of course, you can always appeal these, which I'm sure Xbox sees a lot of appeals on suspensions and bans. So what I'd like to see from Xbox is a way for enforcers to see full conversations between gamers when they play online. So when somebody reports something, they say that they're being harassed, the enforcer can see the chat history to see why a gamer is responding to another gamer in that matter. Because quite honestly, or quite frankly, I should say, if a gamer is constantly trolling another gamer, and then that one gamer gets fed up and they just explode onto that troll, it shouldn't be a penalty for the person who had to endure all that harassment and punishment to be banned from their online games because of somebody else's behavior. We have to think of a better way to circumvent that. So to tell a gamer that they're an adult, and many of the gamers aren't, but to tell us that you're an adult and there's a 0% tolerance policy for profanity, even if it's in retaliation to other gamers who may be treating you unfairly, is kind of a cheap way out. I've heard many conversations while playing games like Call of Duty, and some of the things you hear are absolutely disgusting. As stories of harassment have become more and more prominent on social media platforms, you would think that gaming companies would like to take a smarter approach to situations like this. Have you been subject to harassment while playing online video games, or have you received a ban or a suspension on Xbox Live for standing your ground? I'd love to hear your story, and I'm sure other gamers would like to hear your stories as well. So let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, drop a like and do consider subscribing to the channel. And I will see you on the next one.